Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? I am Lo-Fi Tarot. Welcome back to my tarot readings channel, and I apologize for not having been here for a while because my mother had some health issues, so I had to go back and forth to the hospital, and it ate up a lot of my energy, so I haven't been able to do any readings for like a week or so. But now I'm back with another timeless speaker card reading. I wanted to do a Valentine reading, but like it's already a little bit too late for that. So, but no, actually this is the first topic that came to my mind. I just considered the Valentine reading just now, and I was like being wishy-washy between whether doing this or doing the Valentine reading, but I decided to go with my first topic. So this is going to be a message just for you, okay? So this is going to be like a personal message for those of you who are in a situation and you need some advice or messages about your specific situation. Like, I know this pick card is general, but yeah, hopefully this message will address just what you have been thinking about, the issues or the problems that you have been thinking about. Okay, so as usual, I want you to pick without objects and relying on your intuition, to practice your intuition, to really be able to connect with the higher source, with God, with the universe, to rely on them to show you which one is the right pile. So I don't want to distract you with objects. So this is pile number 1, 2, and 3. If you are now not in a calm mental or emotional state, perhaps you can come back later and like do some mini meditation by closing your eyes and connect with God, with the universe, with your spirit guides and angels, and ask them to show the pile number or the pile that has just the correct message for you in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed. Okay, but if you want some visual help, I think I have some objects that maybe if you are a clairvoyant, then maybe you can connect with a specific or resonate with a specific object. So let me see. But always go with your intuition, with your gut feeling. Okay, so for the first pile we have this amethyst chunk. Okay, this is for pile number 1. For pile number 2 we have this Evil Tower keychain. And for pile number 3 we have this white feather. Alright, so if you have chosen whether with objects or not, the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section, and I will see you there. Okay, hello there, pile number 1. So if you choose the amethyst chunk, let's see a message just for you. So any message that hopefully you will address your specific situation. So we will start with oracle cards, and then if necessary we will go into more specific with the tarot. So we have reconciliation, we have friendship. So this is about relationship, most likely, recovery, and blessings. Okay, so these kind of address different things in your life. But the first card that I shuffled and which flew out was this one, reconciliation. So this can be a platonic or romantic relationship that is occupying your minds right now. And if you have been wondering whether you will reconcile or united with a certain person, yes, you will. And this card personally has come up several times for me when I asked about my relationship with my mother, which has been a bit tumultuous after the passing away of my father. So if you are in a similar situation, like if you have been like in constant clashes with a friend or a romantic partner or a family member, then this is telling you that you will finally reach some understanding, like you two will finally meet in the middle. So maybe if previously like you feel like either you are doing too much for the person, or vice versa, like maybe you have been doing too much for the person and the person like refuse or couldn't meet you halfway, then there will be some improvement in that area. So you will meet in the middle. And it's like with this I believe this is a moon. So with this moon and the tides, I believe that you guys will have like some sort of spiritual awakening. Like your intuition will be strengthened, so that both of you will come into realization as to what has been the problem between the two of you. So your intuition will be heightened and you will receive like downloads from the universe or God, or however you may call the higher forces, or the source. So yeah, you will finally realize what has gone wrong, and it's like you may have some discussion or talk that is long overdue, and yeah, you will reconcile. So yeah, it will be kind of very spiritual thing for both of you, some sort of spiritual awakening. And we have you choose the amethyst, which is a stone for like third eye, crown chakra, I'm not sure, but yeah, for your connection with the spiritual world. So, and I wasn't sure when this card flew out, so I shuffled again, and this card flipped, because I have this habit of not fully trusting that the card is the card if they don't flip. Okay, so this card flew, so this one flipped, and this is friendship. So definitely about relationship. For most of you, this is most likely platonic friendship or family relationship. Either you guys will, so this is additional message. So in addition to you reconciling with an old friendship, you will also, it's like a renewal of old friendship. There will be some kind of new friendship coming in as well. So both old and new, it's like there will be improvement in your like soul tribe, both old and new, like improvement in the area of relationship, both old and new. So in addition to reconciling with perhaps, or reaching some closure with old relationship, you also will find some new friends who are divinely guided to you. So your new friendship will be divinely guided, because we have the spirit here. So these people will be your soul tribe. It's like they can be old friends who like reunite with you, like if it's related to reconciliation, or they can be some new people you meet through I don't know, social gatherings, or maybe online, since we are not allowed social gatherings these days. So yeah, also we have recovery. I think with recovery, this is a recovery in your relationship. So healing old wounds, resolving past issues, and it will have an effect on your overall well-being as well. So if previously your relationship, maybe your past troubled relationship has been weighing down on you, has been sapping your energy, this is going to be like resolved, and you will have time for recovery. It's like you will be rejuvenated, okay? And I also think that there will be, like, with this reconciliation and new friendship, you finally will have a time to breathe, a time to finally take care of yourself, take care of your soul. Maybe your soul has grown weary and tired of all the crap that you have to go through. So this is going to be, you will have this opportunity of reconnecting again with the universe. Or it can also be that because you are recovering, you are renewing your relationship as well. So it can be both ways, okay? But either way, you will have this period where you can finally breathe and just be at peace and be one again with the universe. It feels like you will feel like you are reconnected with the source again after probably some period of feeling like you lost your connection with the source, and feeling bleak and tired and feeling lack of energy. So you will be inspired again, you will be connected with the universe again. And I guess the blessing here is more of a spiritual blessing. So with your relationship renewed and rejuvenated, and with your spiritual and with your spiritual health being refreshed, not refreshed, with your spiritual health being healed, sorry, with your spiritual health being healed and repaired and improved, this will automatically bring blessing into your life. It's like more like you will be able to find joy in life again. Like previously, maybe because you are in this dark place, you cannot see all the blessing around you, like simple blessing, like I don't know, nature sounds or birds chirping in the morning, literally, or the blossoming of flowers. Like we are in February, so if a lot of you maybe stay in countries with 4 seasons, so spring is coming, but it's like probably you have you couldn't care less all this time because you are in this dark place. You will be able to notice that. You will feel as if you are being reborn. So if you have watched the movie Soul, so this is a bit of a spoiler, at the end of the movie, the main character, it's like they have been feeling meh with their life. It's like they call it like old boring regular life, but at the end of the movie he is able to appreciate the blessing all around him that previously he took for granted. So with you being renewed, rejuvenated, spiritually refreshed and spiritually healed, you will be able to enjoy life again. You will be able to feel like as if you have been reborn, as if you saw the world for the very first time. So this is more like a spiritual blessing and like emotional, mental, and spiritual rejuvenation. But it's like it's going to be something that is going to give you a sense of very great relief. Okay, very great relief. Okay, so that's your general message. I'm wondering if I should pull some cards. Hang on a minute. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards to see if there is any specific message or specific details that you need to know. So a message just for pile number 1, please, Spirit. If there is any message, specific message for pile number 1, a specific message just for them and their unique situation. A specific message just for pile number 1 and their situation. So I just need 1 to 3 cards. That will be enough, Spirit. So Spirit, please give me okay, I think I may want to clarify the reconciliation card first. So please clarify the reconciliation card. Yeah, so we have the word. This is some sort of closure. This card can also mean travel. So you may be reuniting with old friends that you have not seen in a while. Hence the card of friendship. So it's divinely guided. So you are reconnecting with old friends that you haven't seen. Maybe for some of you, not all of you, maybe you have had problems with them in the past, or maybe you have grown apart. But now you are going to reconnect. Okay, so this can be romantic, this can be platonic, but maybe for a lot of you it's friendship or family relationship. So you will reach closure and reconnect and rebuild or renew your relationship. Okay, so yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the death. So death and rebirth. With the death here, it's like you have finally, both of you. So the card at the bottom of the deck usually show us what we don't see. So both of you reconciling will take effort from both parties, you and the other person, to leave behind your ego, to let your ego die, because ego is often the thing that, you know, that prevent us from understanding the other person. And this can go both ways. So if you cannot forgive the other person, like, or if the other person feels sorry but they don't want to reach you because they are ashamed, that's the ego thing, right? So both of you probably will leave that ego thing behind, let it die, and decide that you need to reach a closure. So perhaps you have been trying to like sweep the problem under the rug, or maybe you have been trying to avoid contacting this person and vice versa. But maybe soon you guys will feel like this is something that, like, you cannot feel peace if you don't address this issue. So both of you finally will realize that you need peace, you need closure, and finally you will be able to leave, drop your ego. And I think this will also mean that the reconciliation will feel uneasy at first, like you both will feel uneasy with each other. Maybe you will feel triggered, but you will meet in the middle. It's like you will feel triggered, perhaps, like maybe there will be still some ego left behind, but it's like maybe by talking about it, you will find both of you will realize, oh, okay, yeah, I have to accept that in the past I was a jerk. Or if you feel like you have been wrong, you will also feel like oh, okay, I'm also not innocent in this. I haven't been innocent in this. So you both will admit, no matter how hard it is, you both will admit, yes, I have my own issue, or I also had a hand in this separation, or in this conflict that had happened between you two. So you will admit that, yes, I was also wrong. I gave you false hope, or I ignored you, that's why you behaved that way to me. And it's like you will finally be able to set aside your ego, and it's like you will hug each other and you will reach closure. Okay. Whew. Okay, so yeah, Ace of Wands, new start, new passion. Yeah, you will feel like maybe after that talk you will feel like you you will feel like dead, because like ego death is not easy. Like it feels like you are being put in your place, so it's not going to be easy. But it's like, yeah, maybe you too will perhaps for some of you, this can lead to new partnership. You will start again, restart. Yeah, there will be still some, you will mourn like yeah, there will be it's like there will be some uneasiness, but yeah, this will, it's like with time this issue will be resolved. It's like you will reach closure. So how soon will this happen? Please clarify the word. How soon will this happen for pile number? Okay, we'll take this one. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, great. Yeah, great. And the Hierophant, I'm not going to take this, but yeah, this is oh wow, this is all major arcana. So yeah, you two will finally things will improve. That's all I can say to you. Things will improve between both of you, whether it's platonic or romantic. For most of you, this is friendship that has gone wrong, but like fate is on your side now, so you will be able to reconcile, and it's like you two will come together. You two will share, go back to the same, it's like you will find your common grounds again. That's what I see. You will find your common ground again. Okay. Okay, let's see. What is this friendship, please? Oh, okay. Should I take that? Well, the sun is the only thing that come up, but yeah, you see that it's similar. So you will feel like a kid again. So maybe for some of you, this is childhood friends. So you will reconnect. Or for some of you, this is like there will be new friends coming in. Maybe through your old friends. You will meet some new friends. I don't know. But yeah, you will definitely feel like a kid again. It's like you will reminisce about your school days, your younger days, and it's like you will be able to find common ground. Nine of Wands. So this is going to happen pretty fast in the near future. Good for you, pile number 1. What is this recovery thing? Yeah, it's like all this time you have been like, maybe you have been like because of the pandemic, and it's like you have not been able to meet and discuss this, but it's like you will finally, maybe you have been closed off, like isolating yourself, like, okay, this is a spiritual recovery, so maybe you have been closed off, maybe you have become cynical about God, about the universe. It's like, oh, they have forgotten about me, so I'm going to hold on with what I have, and it's like I'm going to close myself and cut myself from the world. It's like you turn your back to the world. But it's like with the spiritual recovery, it's like you will open up again, you will believe in God again, believe in life again. Okay, and this also happened fast. So what is this blessing? Please clarify the blessing, and then we are through. What's that? The Emperor. I think you will regain back your power. So this can be some financial blessing coming in. You will be able to like bring your business back to life. Yeah, material blessing. Okay. You have been fighting very hard. Yeah, you are like this you are like this hero, a tired soldier coming back from war. But it's like finally, I think for some of you, if your business have suffered during the pandemic, you will start seeing improvement. Okay, you will start seeing the fruits of your labor. I just read recently, I have been reading Gone with the Wind, and I'm now in this section where Scarlett O'Hara rebuilt Tara, her hometown, and I think this is what is happening to you. Okay, yeah, you have been stressing, but your stress will be over. This this card is not supposed to be upside down, but I think it's for a reason. Yeah, you will you will bounce back from life. Bounce back from life. What was even that? You will rebound. Okay, you will rebound and you will regain your power. Okay, so yeah. So I'm just going to pull one last message from the Whisper of the Ocean deck. This deck is so big. This is why I have been thinking of, you know, wearing long fingernails like the other tarot readers I often saw on YouTube, but it's like I did a lot of manual labor, so I'm afraid of ruining my fingernails, so I don't wear any nail polish or anything. So anyway, I digress. Last message for pile number 1, please. Just for the last message for pile number 1. This card is gigantic. Last message for pile number 1, please. Spirit, last message for pile number 1. Okay, I'm taking that. Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, reconciliation, everything and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. So you probably have been like cutting yourself off from the world because you are worried about the future, or because you feel like, F it, my future is ruined, I'm disappointed, I'm not going to do, I'm through with everything, I'm just going to be still and do nothing. This is saying be present, be flexible, and then you will see result, you will see blessing. Okay, focus on the present rather than the past or the future. So and blessing will come very soon for you. So another card, please. Okay, diving into new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. Maybe a deeper meaning in this relationship issue, like there is a lesson behind it. Okay, you might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Okay, so this 4 of Pentacles can also mean save your energy. That's the second meaning. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is that you are feeling about your current situation. So this is also examining your relationship issue with this person. Like you are probably this relationship issue is teaching you a lesson, and it's like you finally learn about the lesson. I think you will finally realize what has been going on, that you also participate that in this relationship, that you are also were not innocent. You had contributed to whatever this relationship that has been broken or grown stale, and now you are diving into new depths. Perhaps what has been happening in your life also make you revisit this relationship and realize, oh, okay, so all this happened so that I understand why my relationship has gone wrong. So everything that you have experienced recently or so far, has been teaching you something, and you will finally realize it. And as for enjoy the journey, it's like you will reconnect with the universe, and your life will become so much better because you finally learn a lesson in your relationship with others, and it will open up a lot of blessing for you. Okay, and we have changed direction with ease at the bottom of the deck. So again, flexibility, don't be so rigid, and allow God or the universe to take you where you are supposed to go. And it's like you will see you will receive material blessing in your life, and spiritual too. Okay, so thank you so much, pile number 1. That's your reading. I hope that resonate. Click like and subscribe to my channel. Check out the description box below for personal readings, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. So if you choose the middle pile or this evil tower keychain, let's see the message just for you from the universe. Okay, message just for you. We have trust, we have remain positive, oops, and we have diligence. So this message is pretty straightforward. Keep doing what you are doing and trust that God will bring you a positive result. The end. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Okay, but yeah, that's basically the point. Like this trust, perhaps you have been like working and it's like you have been growing tired recently because you haven't seen results. I think the universe wants you to exercise patience. And also with the diligence card here, if you see the what is this, the plots of land below, it's very organized. It's very like they have clear boundaries, and like you know, each plot of land is planted with different plants. So I think what the universe wants to tell you is get your ducks in a row. Okay, so maybe you have been feeling like you are all over the place recently, and it's like you are wondering why the thing that I want to manifest don't work. So perhaps you should get organized. And it's like establish some kind of routine, or like make a list. Like what is your first priority? That should be the one thing that you put most of your effort into, and the second priority, third priority can receive less effort. So I think for perhaps some of you have been like putting 100% into many things, and as a result you got scattered, you got stretched too thin. So I think with the diligence here is like keep on working, keep on doing what you are doing, but get organized. Like this bird, like see everything from the bird's eye view. Okay, so you won't be able to see how messed up your schedule is if you don't zoom out and like take a pause and zoom out and see how you have been doing things so far. So if you don't have schedule, of course you will feel scattered, you will feel like you lose a lot of energy. So organize and prioritize. Okay, so the universe wants you to zoom out and see how you have been putting your ducks, like you have to put your ducks in a row basically. And remain positive and trust, because I think this is telling you that you are on the right path. You are divinely guided. It's just that you have been less practical about it. It's like you are messy. It's like you don't have a plan in place. Okay, like of course humans can plan and God determines the result, but at least you should have a plan. Okay, so trust that you are on the right path. And I think this is saying that you should if you feel like you cannot see far ahead, you are not meant to. It's like the universe will show you one step at a time. Okay, so they will kind of It's like the image that I get is like someone showing you a flashlight that illuminate your next step and the next step and the next step. Okay, so they will show you the one step at a time what you should take, and all you need to do is just to trust. And by trusting and surrendering, it's like it will save your energy as well, because you don't have to worry so much about the future if you believe that you are in the right hands. Okay, remain positive. You see all those diamonds? I think this is about work or career or maybe business. Maybe you have been doing a lot of things at the same time. Trust that they will bring positive result, but you also have to keep the faith. Okay, that the universe has all these gemstones, all these like all this richness to give you. All you have to do is to fine tune your approach a bit. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. I mean, I can just end your reading now, but let's see if there's any specific issues that the universe wants you to know. So for pile number 2, please, universe, is there any very specific details that you want pile number 2 to know? Yeah, see that? Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I think this is telling you be patient, okay? Maybe you are building a business from scratch, and it's like you are learning the ropes, and it's like at first you will feel like, oh my god, there is so much to do, I don't know what to do first. It's like you are panicking. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you learn to do one thing at a time, right? Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, because they do things one at a time, and it's like they have this schedule. First I have to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. They don't like multitasking. Okay, they do one thing at a time, and they do it perfectly. So this is also a reminder. If one thing is not your first or even second priority, give less energy to it. Like, don't give it your 100%, because otherwise you will be burned out. Okay, so that's for some of you. And the King of Pentacles, I think this is saying, like, if you hit this advice, if you follow this advice, you will jump from this Knight of Pentacles into this King of Pentacles. Like, okay, not jump, because Pentacles is like requires a lot of patience. So yeah, but basically it. And what's at the bottom of the deck? All right. 8 of Cups. Oh, okay, yeah. I think for some of you, you are not a very patient person. It's like you feel tired, you feel drained. Maybe some of you are literally dehydrated, so drink more, please. Because you have a lot of fire inside you, and it's like you want to do a lot of things at the same time, and you feel scattered inside you. So get organized. Be like this Pentacles energy. Get your ducks in a row. I think you feel like this is maybe you have been feeling like, oh this is not the path, this is not the right path. No, it's just that you are not patient enough. It's like you just want to jump from one thing to the next, because things don't move fast enough for you. Okay, yeah, you need to be diligent. See, 8 of Pentacles, the card of diligence, twice. Yeah, you have been like it's like, okay, and notice that these two happens at night. So yeah, you have been feeling like you are not either incompetent, or this is not my path, or I'm tired. Well, of course you are tired. I mean, you have been very scattered. But it doesn't mean that this is not the right path. Okay. With the Knight of Swords, I think this is going to be someone telling you the truth in a way that you don't like. Or this is going to be your conscience telling you, hey, we should cut this bullshit. We should get organized, because you are on the right path, but it's like you feel drained because you are being scattered. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I feel like I need to clarify this Eight of Cups before I go too far. What is this Eight of Cups, please? Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. It can also be that you need some rest, so that you can clear your mind and see what has gone wrong. Okay, what is, please clarify this Eight of Cups for pile number 2 specific situation. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you just have to be patient. It's like I think you get like bored, or it's like you feel like I have been working a lot, I need a rest. Okay, so this card, okay, so there is a second message. If you have been doing all this and you haven't seen result yet, be patient and trust, and like surrender, so that you don't feel like I have to do this every day without rest. Okay, so this Eight of Cups is like, take some time out to do things that fulfill you. After the Eight of Cups, the card after that is the Nine of Cups, and that is the card of self-love, self-fulfillment. So if you guys have been doing all these work, and like if you have put your ducks in a row, and it's like you probably ask, what the hell do you mean I have done all that and I haven't seen any result? Please be patient, because yes, it will bring result. It's just that the thing that you want to manifest is not a thing that can transform overnight. So you need breaks in between. Okay, you need breaks definitely with this Eight of Cups. So this is the shadow aspect, or the thing that you fail to see, which is you need to zoom out sometimes, and it's like take a good look of your work. I think this card is also saying appreciate your diligence. So if you have been diligent, like the earlier message that I said was for people who tend to be disorganized and impatient, but if you have been patient, if you have done your work, if you have been organized and you still don't see result, zoom out and take some time to see how much you have done, like how beautiful it is, how like you may not see the result yet, but if you zoom out a little bit and see how much progress you have made with this plot of lands, you will feel refreshed. Okay, you will feel like, okay, I made progress, I just didn't see it. Okay, yeah, you are the magician. See, you just need to be reminded that you are this magician, that you are this bird. You have done the work. It's just that it needs time. And it's like, keep doing it and remain positive. And trust is important, because if you surrender to the universe, you don't have to work, you don't have to overwork yourself. It's like, do your part for the day, and after that, rest and admire your hard work. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, you have done a good thing, like you have done great. Okay, you have done great, pile number 2, in case someone needs to hear that. Yeah, you have been juggling a lot. Yeah, it's time for some rest. It's time for some rest. Okay, and it's time for you to, like, if someone invites you for a drink or something and you have been feeling meh because of all these things, consider accepting an offer to socialize, because you need some rejuvenation, you need some rest, you need some self-care, some TLC, and then you can go back and do your work, like worry about tomorrow. Okay, it's like, don't worry about tomorrow. Like what's that quote from the Bible? Is today's, it's something like, today's load is you just have to worry about today's work. Okay, don't worry about tomorrow. Just work when it's time to work, and when it's time to rest, rest. Okay, be strategic, be organized, be positive, and surrender. Okay, surrender. Like, if you surrender to the higher forces, you will not feel like you have to do things alone and that you need to overwork all the time. Okay, I think that's it. Is there any other messages? Is there any other messages for pile number 2? I don't think so. Yeah, temperance, balance between work and play. So the reason why you have been feeling meh is because you have been working relentlessly, non-stop, or you have been scattered in your approach. It's like you have not been strategic in your work. You have worked hard but not smart. Okay, so work smarter, not harder. So be practical, but also don't forget your me time, your spiritual time, your like, don't forget to make time for emotional and spiritual rejuvenation. Okay, be balanced, be flexible. Okay, be flexible. Yeah, you have been taking on too much. See, you are burnt out. So last messages for pile number 2. Oops. Last messages for pile number 2. Okay, Spirit, please give any last messages or advice for pile number 2, please. Any last messages or thank you. Okay, this is funny. This card is the same card that show up for pile number 1. Change direction with ease. I think this one wants to come out as well. Empower yourself. Okay, let's read this one first. Change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. I think this means I think you are on the right path. It's just that you need to be flexible in your approach. Like I said, you need to change your work method, okay? And to be like, change your way of work, of doing things. Like, be more balanced and give some time for yourself, okay? So change direction with ease is like, I think this means that if you have been what's that word for a hard worker? If you have been a busy bee, it's time for you to socialize a bit. Change direction with ease means that you need to be a little bit more flexible and not just, focus on work all the time. You need some time for yourself as well. So I think that's what it means by change direction with ease. I don't think you should necessarily change the path that you are on, even though we have the 8 of cups here. But maybe for some of you it is. But anyway, be more flexible in your approach, okay? What's this? Empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. So this is like what I said. If you feel tired, if you feel burnt out, take some rest and take some time to appreciate how far you have come. And pat yourself on the back. And take some time to focus on your spiritual, mental, emotional well-being as well. So if you have been like rejecting people inviting you for, I mean, this is not the time for socializing, but it's like if people ask you to meet up like by following health precautions, there is nothing wrong with you accepting that invitation, because you need socializing as well. You don't need to focus on your work or your career all the time. Give time for socialization. You will be surprised at how it will refresh you, how it will rejuvenate you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. I think this is saying that, yeah, so if you feel, so I think this is like up to you energy. So if you feel like you want to give up on something, you can change your direction with ease. But I think this single-mindedness is more like you have been so too focused on your work that you don't consider other aspects of your life. Okay, so this card wants to tell you that you should be a little bit more flexible with how you live, how you work, how you manage your time. Like, don't be so rigid. And it's like yeah, for some of you, it's not that this is not the right path. It's like your approach to it must be changed. But maybe for a few of you, you need to consider other avenues. So yeah, there is a double message there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for you, pile number 2. I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. If you need more detailed readings on what you are on your issues right now, you can contact me through my email at the description box below. I also list my price there. I don't do minis or small readings because my readings are always elaborate like this. So yeah, that's it for you, pile number 2. I hope that resonates. A quick subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time in the next big card reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you choose the last pile with this feather, let's see the message just for you from the universe. So we are going to start with Oracle, and we will pull some tarot for additional messages. We have fertility, that's great, within the next few months, and transformation. So there are 2 messages here. So for some of you, you are literally going to be pregnant within the next few months. So if you have been wanting to build a family, then this is the time. And like with the, or this may be I don't know. So anyway, whether the fertility is intended or not, like if you don't want to have kids, then be careful if you have intimate relationship within the next few months. But if you want kids, then it's going to be like transform your life. Like being a mother will transform your life. It will bring out your feminine side. It will bring out the side of you that is softer and more more sympathetic. And it's like, yeah, you know, like if you have had kids before, it's going to change your life. But I think these are for first-time mothers. Okay. And another thing, the second scenario is fertility doesn't always mean like literal fertility. It's like you are pregnant with ideas. Like this woman's clothes is bright red, and red is passion. Like kids born out of passion, right? Same with ideas. Ideas are born out of passion. So within the next few months, you will feel as if you are full of ideas. Maybe you have been taking rest, and it's like ideas and downloads come to you, like whether for your business or whether ideas for your job, career, I don't know, or personal projects. So within the next few months, you are going to be this bank of ideas, and you are ready to build this palace. You are ready to like make a blueprint of what you want to build. And with this transformation card, I need to clarify this with the tarot, but I think these ideas will transform your life, or these ideas will be a result of your transformation. So let's check with the tarot. It's like you are ready to fly. You are ready to fly. You will show your true colors, your true self, with the transformation card there. So for pile number 3 and pile number 3 only, please clarify transformation. Please clarify transformation for pile number 3. Please clarify transformation for pile number 3. King of Cups. Yeah, so for those of you who will literally become a mother, it will transform you into this King of Cups. Like it will change your life. Like I know that pregnant mothers are often like they are very sensitive. They can be very emotional, but during pregnancy you will learn how to control your emotion, how to find calmness in the whirlwind of emotion that you are feeling because of your hormones. So with you ready to become a mother, like I think this is for those of you who are currently pregnant and you will give birth to a baby within the next few months. It's like when the baby is born, you will be transformed into this King of Cups, someone who is far more in tune with their emotions, and someone who is, it will teach you patience, it will teach you unconditional love, it will teach you to be more in tune with your instinct, because you will have mother instinct. So yeah, you will become this King of Cups figure because of this fertility, literal maternity or fertility. Now for some of you who are where this fertility is not literal pregnancy, but only like you are pregnant with ideas and you are ready to show them into the world. It's like this process will also transform you. It's like once you give birth to those ideas, once you start implementing them, once you start executing them, planning for your ideas, you will learn, it's like you will learn how to be patient, how to listen to your intuition. It's like these ideas will turn you into a more spiritual person and an emotionally mature person. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. So the ideas will be so many that you will feel like, oh my God, I don't know which one to do first. I feel overwhelmed. But I think from this overwhelmed situation, and we have death just beneath the 10 of Wands. So these are the things you haven't, you cannot see yet. So through these ideas and downloads, and like when you execute these ideas, when you implement these ideas, it's like at first you will feel so overwhelmed, but it's like with the Death card, maybe you will learn to shed some things, some of these ones that are not necessary. Like you will learn to leave behind the things that you used to enjoy, but which prevent you from prevent you from manifesting your ideas into fruition. So you will change into a completely different person. You will become more emotionally mature. You will understand where these ideas come from. And I think for a lot of you, you will understand where your true passion lies. So if you have so many passions, and with this fertility, with these ideas that will come to you within the next few months, you will finally realize which of your many passion is your true passion, and you will leave the rest behind. It's like it depends on what ideas will come towards you. Like for example, I do tarot reading, I work as a translator, I also write fan fiction. So like sometimes I don't know, like the perks of being, I don't want to toot my own horns here. I don't want to sound like I'm boastful, but if you have several talents that you love, it's like it's so hard to choose just one, but sometimes you have to make a choice. So I think depending on what ideas will come towards you within the next few months, it will make you realize what is the thing that you want the most. And that will feel quite transformative. And we have transformation and death. And do you see the flowers? It's like after death comes rebirth. So okay, for some of you, this is like the end of a hard cycle. So if you have been like working so hard, having a lot of burdens, within the next few months, you will, like the universe will give you ideas on how to avoid this burnout, like what ones you can put down and which one you should hold. Like it's like there will be a spiritual awakening on your life purpose or what you have to do. Okay, so yeah, death and transformation. But I think this message will apply like more for those of you who will become mothers or parents. It doesn't have to be mothers, it can also be parents, because we have the King of Cups. So if you are to become a father, then this, your wife having a pregnant with child and with the childbirth, it will turn you into a more emotionally mature man. Okay, so if you are a male, yeah, I mean, this just came to me, so maybe this is a message for the fathers as well. So at the bottom, the card at the bottom of the deck is what you cannot see. So you will feel overwhelmed with the responsibility of becoming a father, but that will transform you into this King of Cups. Okay, so having a child will feel so burdensome and so scary for you, but it's like you will grow through this process of becoming a father. Okay, yeah, you will learn more about yourself than you ever had to do. Like you will realize that when you have a baby, you will realize that you have a softer side. Like you will learn more about yourself through your relationship with your newborn child. Okay, yeah, you will be like more in touch with your inner child through your relationship with your baby. Okay, and yeah, so let's clarify this King of Cups. Either way, whether this fertility is going to be like literal or metaphorical, is going to transform you into this King of Cups. Someone who is intuitive, like a father of a baby, like, you know, sometimes men, like women are more intuitive, but men not so much. So if you become a father, you will become a more intuitive person because you learn through like trying to understand the needs of your baby. So yeah, this King of Cups. So please clarify this King of Cups a bit more for those, for my paltries who are not literally having a child. Please clarify what this transformation card means. Lovers. So for those of you who are not planning to have a family or who don't have a family, this fertility, these ideas will transform you into someone you are always meant to be. And maybe for some of you, it's going to turn you into someone who is like more connected with your life purpose, more connected with, it's like with the birth of these ideas. Like perhaps I can only describe it like this, like say you work as an engineer, and then you have a like you are on a holiday, you are just, you know, chilling, and suddenly you have a lot of story ideas that you want to turn into a novel, and that is going to transform you. Like it's going to be a death of one thing and the beginning of the next. Like oh my god, I always thought that I wanted to become an engineer, but suddenly I have ideas for stories. Like you will realize that actually down inside you are this King of Cups, someone who is more in tune with their emotions, someone who is more spiritual, more into esoteric stuff, more into emotional stuff, more romantic person. Basically you will realize that, oh, deep down I am a romantic person, I am an emotional person, and the path, your life purpose, or like what you are not really a life purpose, like not really a goal that you should reach. I mean, I'm not telling you to quit your job as an engineer and become a writer. Like you can be like me. I mean, I work as a translator and I write fan fiction in my spare time. Like that is already like in alignment with your life purpose. Like your life purpose doesn't have to be your job. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Like it can be your hobby, but it's like, oh, so it's like you will realize that actually deep down inside I'm this romantic person, and I want to start exploring that. I choose to explore that. I choose to use my gift in writing to inspire other people, even though it's not my main job. Say that, like for example. Okay, so wow, all right. So at the bottom of the deck we have Nine of Swords. So for some of you, maybe you are unhappy with your job and you want to change course because you realize that you are actually this King of Cups, instead of like maybe King of Swords, for example, and you want to change your course. So it's going to be a transformation for you. It's going to be a big change, like the death of one cycle and the beginning of the next. Don't be afraid. Wheel of Fortune. So this is divinely guided. This is what you are meant to do. You will it's like you will feel a lot of chaos, but these are creative chaos. So yeah, with the angel here, you will be divinely guided. It's like this angel will counsel you on how to keep your feet firmly on the ground, but not neglecting your spiritual and emotional need as well. So like the example I said, I have a day job, but I also write in order to release my emotion and in order to be more in tune with my softer side, my more feminine side. Okay, King of Wands. Yeah, there are some ideas that you want to manifest, but perhaps you cannot because of your job or something. So what is the advice for pile number 3 here so that they can go through this transformation smoother, like should they quit their job or should they change the course of their career, any advice. The Sun. So I think pile number 3, don't take it too seriously. I mean, if you have a lot of ideas that you suddenly, creative ideas, you don't have to turn it into a job, because the Sun is like a childlike energy. It's like I said, you can treat it as a hobby that you can look forward to, that nourish your soul, that gives you some sparks in your life. Like maybe your job, your day job is boring, but when you write stories or when you create music, whatever it is, when you like have those inspiration for to paint, to draw, to make music, to write, that is your playground. That is your playground. Okay, so turn it into your playground, and it's going to emotionally and spiritually transform you into a more softer person, a person who is different from your day-to-day job. Like it's like there will be a balance. It's like maybe all this time people only see one side of you, but then they will see the other side of you with these ideas that you will manifest, these creative ideas. And again, this can also be literal childbirth with the baby. So the baby will change your life. You will choose to become a good father for the baby, to become a more responsible person, a more emotionally mature person for your child. Okay, yeah. So the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So it's not going to be an easy road for you. Like there's going to be a lot of change involved, especially, yeah, I think for this pile mostly it's literal childbirth, because there is a lot of card that involves stress and burden. So it's like a new thing to you that stress you out a lot, but it's like it will bring you a different kind of happiness. Yeah, it will teach you a lot of things that you don't know about yourself, and it will teach you how to be patient as a father. It's like you will realize that there is a softer side within you that you don't know. Like again, drawing an example from the novel I'm reading, Gone with the Wind, like Red Butler, he is a very like a very carefree person, but once he become a father, he turns into a softer gentleman, someone who is more emotional, someone who is more, yeah, way softer, and become more responsible. The child changed him. Okay, so last message for pile number 3. Last message for pile number 3, please. A message just for them. That's too many cards, but we have resilience. So yeah, you will become more resilient with this fatherhood. I think this message is very specific for fatherhood for pile number 3. Maybe for some of you it's like metaphorical birth of ideas, but I think this message is very specific for fatherhood. Okay, I'll take that. Single-mindedness. This card show up for pile number 1 or 2, I forgot. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. This card is also about choice. So if you have been stressing over whether you should take this path, like maybe whether you should have a child, becoming a father or becoming a mother, or whether you should give birth to these ideas that come to you, that these ideas that the universe gave you, whether you should act on it. It's up to you. And I think most of you will choose to be a father, and most of you will choose to give birth to those ideas. Okay, so, and I think this will teach you one or two things about yourself that you have never known. Like, you never know that you are this kind of person, like this childhood birth, this pregnancy, this fatherhood, this motherhood. It teach you like, oh, I never know that I want to become a father. I never knew that I want to become a mother. I never knew that I want to give birth to these ideas that I never thought of before. But with this single-mindedness, I think seek guidance from the universe. And I think the universe is going to tell you that, yes, this is a guided path. This is a part of your transformation, okay? But you have free will, so choose what is best suited to you. Like, if you are not prepared for, like, if this fertility, this pregnancy is unplanned, then I don't know, it's up to you. It's consult your higher self, okay? The bottom of the deck is look beyond the surface, avoid becoming distracted by surface issues, focus on the underlying motivation, cause of beauty in a situation, seek ways to bring depth into your work. So for a lot of you, whether this is metaphorical or literal pregnancy or birth of ideas, it's unplanned, and it's like you will be surprised and a bit overwhelmed and stressed with this development, because you never thought that you want to become a parent, or you never thought that you want to give birth to these ideas. But it's like, look beyond the surface. The King of Cups is someone who looks beyond the surface and really know his emotion, really know who he is. And it's like he doesn't get distracted by his environment, by his bursts of emotion or temper. He is very calm and intuitive. So if you are not sure about being a parent or giving birth to these ideas, consult your higher self, consult your intuition, your spirit guides, and ask your inner child, what do you want? That little kid inside of you that still believe in your childhood dream, what do you want? And that is going to give you the answer, whether you will want this child, like literal child or metaphorical project, whether you want to manifest it. The answer is going to come to you if you are in tune with your intuition, your spirit guides, and the universe. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 3. I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. Click like, subscribe to my channel, and check out the description box below for personal reading and my other stuff. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.